Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to all my lovely regular viewers, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today's video, I did actually, it's my own hands. I did actually do a video of me doing my non-dominant hand, but sometimes when I'm doing my own nails, I'm not very good at actually having it in frame whenever I'm working on them. So I have went ahead and I videoed me doing my left hand. So yeah, I apologise in advance because there probably is a few parts in this video where I am out of frame and I get carried away and forget to look up to see if I'm in shot, so I apologise in advance. So today's video is Acrygel, because at the minute I'm absolutely loving Acrygel. It is virtually indestructible on my nails. I am so hard on my nails, as you know how clumsy I am. I have a habit of like catching them in the car doors or when I'm changing the beds, tucking the sheets in, but literally this Acrygel, it hasn't budged. So I thought I would do a brand new set because my last set had been on maybe 6 or 7 weeks and my own nails were starting to grow right up, and I don't really like that look, so I prefer just the nice fresh look underneath. So the colour that I'm using is called Just a Whip. I am starting out on this video, I'm starting out doing the middle finger because I have arthritis in my little fingers predominantly. I have it in all my hands, but my little fingers are the weirdest shapes, so I literally have to be a full contortionist to try and do them myself. And to have it on video, it literally would look really, really weird. So the forms that I'm using today are from CJP. I absolutely love these forms. I used to always use ASP, and then I tried the Glitter Bell, or not the Glitter Bells one, the CJP ones, and I absolutely fell in love with them. I haven't actually tried the Glitter Bells ones. I've tried Glitter Planet, and they're okay, but these definitely are my favourite. And CJP also do an extra long one as well, which is really, they're really rigid and firm, and it's perfect for sculpting out. So with the Acrygel, you've got all the time that you need to pat it and push it into shape. And when your brush starts to get sticky, you just dip it into the slip solution. So the slip solution that I'm using is from Gelish, but you can just use your normal isopropyl alcohol or your gel residue wipe, whatever you have at hand will do the same job. So what I love about the Acrygel is it's so easy to use, and especially for sculpting out, it's like, you're not having to worry about the acrylic, drying too quickly, or when you're building it up and you put it on quite wet and it starts to drip down the sides. With the Acrygel, this doesn't happen. So you've got all the time that you need just to get it into shape. Now my hands are really warm, because you can see there's quite a red tone of them. So it probably isn't ideal for someone like me, to be doing a whole hand at once with this. I'd probably need to have my hands in ice. But yeah, the only thing with the Acrygel is if it gets warm, if your nails and your hands are very warm, sometimes it becomes very soft, and it's just that little bit harder to shape. But the key to that then is just to keep your brush really wet, and it'll stop any of the Acrygel sticking to your brush, and just to do lighter strokes, and that way you'll not like dent into the product or push it about too much. So I think I did say the colour I'm using is called Just a Whip. This morning I actually did a client and she just wanted like natural on her nails, and I did Pink Opal from Glitter Bells, and it was nearly the exact match of this It's a Whip. So that's probably a wee heads up for you if you want to like colour match. So yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm just spreading it out, building up my apex, and just basically trying to make it nice and smooth. So one of the other good things about the Acrygel is that once you cure it, you can go back in again like I have done with another bead, and that is just to build up the apex. So you don't have to go through the steps of putting your gel base on again. You can just put layer upon layer. You don't normally need that, but as I say, because my hands are really warm, it is just spreading about just that little bit too easily. So on the thumb, I'm going through all the steps. So I'm applying a gel base coat. This is just a gel polish base coat, and I'll cure that in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to fit my form. Like I said, I like these forms. They're so easy to use and so easy to fit onto the nails. I'm not a big fan of those ones, you know, that it kind of separates. You get like two prongs that sort of slide in under the nail and then you have a gap. I'm not a big fan of those. I prefer this type where the form is all one. It doesn't split or anything. I hope you know what I mean about that. If you don't, let me know in the comments and I'll do a video just explaining all the different forms. So after I've got my form fitted, I like to squeeze it really, really tight around my thumb, just so that it is nice and secure and it isn't going to move. So when I'm applying the Acrygel, if I'm sculpting it out like this, I literally just run the tube down the length of the nail. But if I was doing an infill with them, I would use my spatula, and I find it easier to do it that way. One of the only things that I find with the Acrygel is it can be quite hard to squeeze the product out of the tube. I wish maybe they would change it and put it into a jar, because there's so much wastage of that last bit of product that you literally just can't squeeze out. So I do hope that they rectify that, because there's probably enough left, you know, that you can't squeeze out that might do a full set, you know, so it is a bit of a waste. So again, I'm just using my slip solution just to spread it along the nail. On the thumb, I started more or less on the free edge of this nail rather than up at the cuticle, because my hands were getting really, really warm, and I didn't want to go up to the cuticle area too soon because it would just get softer and softer. So you can see I'm literally just taking my time and I'm making sure that the nails are nice and smooth and that my apex is all in place, and dipping it back into the solution whenever I find that it's starting to drag and stick to my brush, and that will just help me smooth it out as well. It's not a self-leveling product, so you do have to try and level it out yourself. But as I say, the ease of use of this product, I'm actually going to see my little granddaughter do a video of her using this, because it really is so easy. I have a video of her doing acrylics. So she can do acrylics. I'm nearly 100% sure she'll be able to do the Acrygel. So you can see I'm really trying my hardest to try and get the last wee bits out of this tube. And again, I had to go in and just add a little bit more just to build up the apex. But it blends together with the Acrygel that's already on and has already cured very, very easily. It's very, very easy just to smooth it out. So now that they're all cured, I've cured them in my LED lamp for 60 seconds, and that is your full cure. If you're curing them in a UV light, you need to cure them for 2 minutes. So when you do cure them, it does have a tacky inhibition layer, the same as if you were using builder gels, or you know, the builder in a bottle and other gels like that. The only good thing is though, it doesn't have the heat spike that you would have with other builder gels. So that's a plus as well, because sometimes it is like, wow, that is really, really hot. So yeah, it's also very, very easy to file. For those of you that have worked with hard gel and builder gel, you know that it's so much easier to file than acrylic. So this is literally just like filing hard gel. It's so easy. You don't need to put a lot of pressure in, and the dust is just slightly, the particles are slightly smaller, so obviously the dust is smaller and it will travel in the air more. So if you're using this product, either try and wear a mask or have a little extractor as well, especially when you're filing them. My filing routine is usually all the same, no matter what shape of nail that I'm doing or what length. I always start at the side walls. I make sure they're nice and straight. I always make sure my lower arch is nice and straight, and then I usually go to the free edge and make sure that is the shape that I want it and it's nice and straight. After I've done all that, I then go to the cuticle area and I make sure that's nice and flush. All the way, always filing upwards towards your apex, because you don't want to drop the height of your apex, because that will have an impact on the strength of your nails. Because I'm doing both hands, I am constantly like matching them up to the other hand just to make sure they're the right shape, length and thickness. So now that they're all filed and shaped, I'm just giving them a quick wipe over with some alcohol just to remove any dust and just give them another cleanse. And then I'll go in with my nail art. So I'm going to be doing another marble nail art with this, and I'm going to be using the blooming gel to do that. Blooming gel is great if you're doing marbles because it literally allows the gel polish to kind of bleed out a little bit, just making it look really, really good. So the gel polishes I'm using are from Modelones, and the little blooming gel, it's a clear one that I got from, I think it's Amelia. And I opted for the clear because literally you can use any colour with this. You can, you know, mix your own colours with it. It's just so easy to use. So you don't cure it. So you put on your layer of blooming gel, don't cure it, and then you go in with your gel polish and do whatever design you want to do. So as you can see here, I'm doing the marble, so I just I just placed all my colours in a line and then just used my little dotting tool to spread them all together. So using just a flat gel brush, I'm just going to pick up a section of that gel polish mix and I'm just going to slide it onto the nail in sort of like a swishy movement, and I'm just going to work it down the nail. So by the time I do the other nail, that gel that's been put on now is just ever so gently just going to bleed out and just make it look an awful lot softer than what it is at the minute. On the ring finger, whenever I was doing the bottom bit of it, I kind of lost a little bit of the white, so I'm just going in with more white and I'm mixing it into that marble, and then I'm going in with just my little detailing brush from Born Pretty. I'm picking up some of the white on its own and just blending that into the marble that I've already done on the nail. And onto the little finger and the index finger now, and I'm just going to be doing the same. I'm going to go back in with some more of that marble, and I'm just I put the nails together slightly so I could see where the middle finger, where the marble kind of ended, so that when you look at the nails all together, you can see that it almost looks like a continuation of the middle finger. So moving on to the little finger now, and I'm just doing a little bit just at the bottom part of the nail. I'm not going to do the whole nail with that. You can see here, I'm sorry I was off screen, but I was rubbing my fingers down the length of the side walls, you know, the free edge, just because gel does have a tendency to run and it can change the shape of your nails. So if you just run your fingers down the sides of the nails and just take away any excess gel, that will keep your nails nice and sharp. So same again on the thumb. I normally do the little finger and the thumb the same, so I'm only going to do this on the bottom half of the nail, and then I'll go ahead and cure that. This is such a quick and easy design to do, and it's really, really effective. You can literally use any colour for this. And you know, especially if you're in a salon, you've got a fully booked column and that, you know, you need to be able to do quick, you know, standout designs, and this really is such a simple, easy design to do. So just to finish it off, I'm going in with some gold leaf, and I'm just pressing that into the gel because it has a tacky layer. I don't need to put anything on to make the gold leaf stick, it just sticks itself. And you can see in a minute or two, of course, wouldn't be one of my videos, as you see, without a whipsie. So yes, look, the gold leaf stuck to my thumb. But I just left it just for the sake of the video. I always like to keep my mistakes in because I'm not perfect and I do make mistakes. So yeah, once I get the rest of the gold leaf on the fingers, I will just wipe that all off the thumb, and then I'll apply a little bit more gel because I will have wiped the tacky layer off, and then just replace the gold leaf on my thumb. Easy done, easy fixed. So now that the gold leaf is all applied, I'm going to go in and do a matte top coat. I think for this set, the matte finish just makes it so much nicer. But because of the gold leaf, I am going to put 2 coats of the top coat on. So I'm going to do 1 coat, and then when it's cured, I'm going to buff it, make sure the nails are nice and smooth, and then I'll give them a cleanse and pop on the 2nd coat. And here is the finished set, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know I talked an awful lot through it, but if you have liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And for those of you that haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can help support my channel by hitting that subscribe button and also hit the little notification bell, and you won't miss any more of my videos. So I will see you all in the next one. So take care. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.